Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Dustin, and I am back with another video, and there's a couple things that I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the wizards over on TikTok because I think they're absolutely mental. I also want to talk about Jeffree because I feel like he's really getting way too big for his britches. And then I want to talk about Crafty because she is even more gross than I imagined her to be. I know I've covered her pretty extensively in the past 3 or 4 videos that I've made about her, but she's doing this new thing where she's making like kitchen soap, and we have to discuss it because it's absolutely gross. But if you guys are here for that, stay tuned to this video. So first things first, let's talk about the wizards of TikTok. So of course, I was scrolling over on TikTok a couple weeks ago, minding other people's business as I do, and I started getting served these videos of people waving their hands at like aluminum foil and the little cardboard thing that comes with the paper towels and things like that. And they were saying that this was telekinesis because if you look in the description box, it'll be like hashtag telekinesis, the power of the mind and things like that. And at first, I thought that maybe these people were trolling. I thought that they were trying to be funny. But the more that I watched, the more that came up on my feed, the more I realized that these people were being absolutely serious about what they were doing. They genuinely believe that they're moving these things with the power of their mind. Now, I know that science isn't something that a lot of people are into, but I feel like we all learned about convection currents back in like 6th or 7th grade in school. And these people are literally sitting here doing this, and they can't in their brain connect that they're making a wind current when they're doing this. And apparently I upset a lot of people because I started making memes about this and they didn't like it. I've seen a lot of scammers on this app, people trying to get people to buy them groceries and things like that, but this one right here takes the cake because there is now somebody, one of the wizards, if you want to call them that, one of the people that like to move things with telekinesis, the aluminum foil, empty bottles and things like that, is now selling a course to teach you how to move things with your mind. I ain't trying to be known, I'm trying to become something that can. And for the small price of $111, you too can learn how to move plastic bottles and aluminum foil with your brain. I think the really scary part about this is these people genuinely think that they're moving things with their mind when it's literally their breath and the wind that they make by moving their hands back and forth. It's actually very alarming. I feel like we are literally in a state of like mental illness when it comes to people on this app because they genuinely, in their heart of hearts, believe that they're doing this and moving these things with their mind. And it really cracks me up because they'll get to doing things like this around their head and then like, yeah, like it's crazy out here. But I think the real question is, are you going to be paying $111 to learn how to move aluminum foil and empty plastic bottles and paper towel holders with your mind? Because I'm not. Now, the really crazy part about all of this is the people that do this, that think they're wizards and can move things with their mind, they all talk about love, light, positivity, and energy, but they're also the same people that leave very passive-aggressive comments to me on the videos that I make mocking them and making fun of them. And I'm sorry, if you're going to do something stupid and think that you're moving things with your mind and that you have telekinesis, I'm going to make fun of you, and so is the internet. You're just going to have to accept that. You're the crazy one, not us. But one of them in particular actually kept responding to me, and I feel like she got a little butthurt, and I had to address it. Oh, I must have really ruffled some feathers in the wizard community because Megan replied here and said, see, you can't really do it, so to get some of the spotlight, gotta make fun of it, makes sense, and you didn't spell sense right, so that's strike number 1, boo. First and foremost, it needs to be addressed. You are not the Scarlet Witch. You're not Eleven from Stranger Things. You're not Hope Michelson. You do not have telekinesis. Telekinesis is not real, okay? I don't know what in your brain and all these other people that make these videos brains happen to make you think that you can move things with your mind, but you can't. The only explanation for this is severe mental illness, because what do you mean that you think you can move things with the power of your mind? That's not realistic, Megan. But let's play devil's advocate here and say it is real. If this was something that you could do, right? What is moving foil and paper towel holders around doing? You're not curing cancer. What does that add to the world? And also, it's genuinely alarming the amount of people in the comments arguing about how telekinesis is real. Y'all need to learn something about physics and how air works and airflow, because that's what they're doing. That's how I make the videos that I make, making fun of them. Telekinesis is not real. And I'm not gonna believe it until I can see a bitch pick up a Ford F-150 with that shit, okay? So have a good day, Megan. I genuinely want to know what you guys think about this. Have you came across this on TikTok? Have you ever known someone that thinks that they can move things with the power of their mind and telekinesis? Because I am just blown away that these people think that they're doing this. They think that they have this power. They think that they're Eleven or Hope Michelson. It's actually alarming, the amount of people that are in the comments arguing about this. I have a video that I made and posted to TikTok about this that has 2 million views, and the comment section is filled with people arguing that telekinesis is real and that these people are moving it. And even if it was real, you're not moving like a full bottle of water. You're moving foil. You're moving cardboard. Furthermore, if you were using telekinesis, why are you having to do all of this? Wouldn't you just be able to do it with your eyes like Prue Halliwell? I'm genuinely just in shock the amount of people that believe that this thing is real. So you guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Have you seen the Wizards of TikTok? Because it's a big thing right now. But now I suppose we should talk about Jeffree Star. So the last time we talked about Jeffree Star, I told you guys about how he said that he had to sue Patrick Star, and he was basically shitting on one side, saying that he didn't have any original ideas and that his makeup brand was not owned by him and that it was owned by some investor, which is really rich coming from Jeffree Star. But today I want to talk about how Jeffree Star was actually in Walmart and he was just being a complete douche canoe, you guys. He was doing a live stream and there was a Walmart employee there, and I guess she said something to him or made fun of him or something, and Jeffree just lashed out and became a total asshole. So let's get into it.
Did you have any questions? Because you were just making fun of me. I'm on live stream, that's why I'm holding my phone out. But if you want to discuss it with other people while I'm here, watch your mouth, bitch. You're on the clock. It's fucking rude. We're live streaming. This bitch right here at Walmart in Casper is...
Okay, so first of all, that is an old-ass lady. All right, and I don't even understand why Jeffree is even making a spectacle of this lady and what she possibly said about him, because his whole entire life he's been made fun of. He says that he's an alien. He has fucking pink hair, for God's sake. You're in Walmart. Why do you care? You're a multimillionaire, almost a billionaire. Why do you care what this woman thinks of you, Jeffree? Why are you being this fucking gross to this lady? Why are you putting her on the internet for your fans to pick her apart? Why are you doing that? This shows right here just how bothered and insecure you actually are, because you guys watch what he says.
Making fun of me. Can you imagine being that old and still fucking miserable? Imagine. How embarrassing. Bitter ass bitch. Imagine being that old and that angry still. She's literally sitting here making fun of me.
You're literally 40 fucking years old, Jeffree. Do you not realize the people that anger you control you? And she's controlling you right now, regardless if you want to admit it or not. You are so bothered. She could have said something so simple as, you being on a live stream is funny. Because it does look funny, a pink-haired man walking around a fucking Walmart holding out his phone with these weird-looking glasses on. Like, why do you care? You've had way worse hate comments said about you on the internet. This, in my opinion, is you trying to get attention. This is... You're a fucking asshole.
She's restocking the fruit. Bitch, you're lucky you're on the clock. I'd dog walk you.
Yeah, okay, we believe that. So you're threatening violence against another fucking woman? Let's not forget what you said about Shayla. And also, let's not forget about the floor guy that was in your house when he was coming back at you. You weren't going to dog walk him. So you only want to talk to women like that? The fuck out of here, Jeffree.
Imagine having gray hair and you're literally making fun of me. That is crazy. She was just sitting there degrading me with another coworker. Bitch, I'm not the one. I am not the 1, 2, or the 3. Hi, gorgeous.
Hello.
Hi. See all these other nice people at Walmart? What's your name, gorgeous?
Angie.
Hi, Angie. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Everyone is so nice here. Someone was just making fun of me that works here.
They're fucking stupid.
I know. I'm just like,
I love you. You're my neighbor.
Oh my
Your
God.
face cream, oh my gosh. I got it because I was so dry. Love it.
She loves the Wyoming Winter Moisturizer. There we go. And we just ran into.
And I can't help but feel like this is Jeffree trying to act like a big dog in front of this fucking guy. If you don't see the guy in the background, I think that's his new assistant, his new housemate or whatever he calls it. He's just trying to show out and be a fucking asshole. There's literally no reason for him to react this way. There was no reason for him to say the things that he said. And I'm not excusing the woman making fun of him. If she made fun of him, you know what? Whatever. But Ultimately, Jeffree was on a live stream with thousands of people in there. How many was 2,600 people that he exposed this lady to? And he has millions of followers that are going to see this because there's always going to be replays. They're going to try to go back and see who this woman was, and they're going to be mean to her, and they're going to say awful shit, and they're probably going to try to get her to lose her job, okay? When the reality is, you probably shouldn't even really be live streaming while you're in Walmart. I don't know if they have a policy against that, but I know that a lot of stores do. You're just trying to be an asshole for the sake of being a fucking asshole. Do you see how he turned it on and turned it off so quickly when he ran into somebody else? Like, you can see how fucking fake he is. Jeffree likes to call everybody a snake, but that's literally what he is. The way he can turn that nice off and the way that he can turn it back on just like that, girl.
Amazing. Thank you. So nice to meet you, my love.
Much love.
Thank you, baby.
She's stopping her.
Oh, I know. Right. I'm like, what the fuck? She was making fun of me to the other lady. She was like, look at that idiot holding his phone out like that. I'm live streaming. What if I was talking to my mama? All right, well, let's get back to meal prepping. Sorry, Austin, for the interruption. Bitch, please.
Greek yogurt. I gotta get some.
Imagine having gray hair and you're making fun of somebody still. Like, you're that angry?
Girl, you have a whole pink head, girl. You've had so much surgery. You've had so much shit nipped and tucked. And you're going to sit here and talk about an old woman that has gray hair? Please. Be fucking for real.
Girl, restock the vegetables and shut the fuck up. How about that? Okay? I'll put you in the nursing home when I'm done with you, bitch. How about that?
How about you get a friend and keep a friend challenge, Jeffree? How about that? Can you do that?
Okay. Y'all, if anyone disrespects you, you can choose to just be quiet and walk away, or you can stick up for yourself and let someone know, hi, I can hear you, and you're not about to disrespect me at all, ever. Okay, so if you don't have a backbone, you may not understand the way I talk. I don't care. I'm always going to stick up for myself. You're used to you.
Unless it's a man. Unless it's an actual fucking man that's coming for your ass. I've only ever seen you say that you would dog walk women. What's that about, Jeffree? What's that about?
No, you can. Yeah, I'm not. I already went to the store. If you don't have a backbone or a spine, I get it. You may have never stuck up for yourself before. I'm not the one, girl. Especially degrading me while I'm 5 feet away. Like, girl, I'm in positive vibes only.
Because this is real positive. Like, how this is the ultimate indicator that Jeffree is full of shit. How can you say that you're positive vibes only while you're actively trying to drag an old lady by her looks and all of that on your fucking live stream? If you were about positive vibes only, you wouldn't even acknowledge it. And truthfully, if you were that bothered by what she said, you would have taken a mental note of this. You wouldn't have said anything on your live stream, and you would have fucking called her manager. Okay? You just wanted to make a fucking scene. You wanted this lady to be the reason why you could act up on a fucking live stream. That's what this is.
We're at Walmart, baby. We have almost 3,000 people in here. We're giving away free makeup and giveaways. I don't have time for no weird-ass energy.
You had plenty of time.
Girl, please. I will literally put her in the fucking nursing home when I'm done with her, okay?
Best jerky ever.
Oh my God, thank you.
So
Hell yeah.
it's the best.
Thank you. You hear a real review right there. She said best yak jerky ever. Well, she said best jerky, which means that's my yak meat.
I'm convinced that Jeffree Star farts and sniffs his own farts at this point. Like, he is so consumed with himself and the brand that he has made for himself that he just thinks that he can do no wrong, that he is the fucking answer. And he's not.
Hi. You guys, I get so much love in this town. I don't know why some old grandma was hating on me. I just don't understand. I've lived here for 6 years. I've dedicated my whole life to Wyoming. Endless resources. I fucking love this place. And ain't no one gonna try me, okay? I know that part. Hi, gorgeous. How are you? I'm doing good. We're just having a ball. Oh, we're just on live stream. You want to say hi? Here, I don't put kids on screen, so you come this way. Say hi.
Hi guys, he's absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Love his products.
Thank you so much for saying that. I
Of
appreciate
course,
it.
it's good to see
Thank
you.
you. God bless y'all.
God bless you.
Yeah, it was so sweet. Her family's beautiful, but I don't put little kids on camera. I don't think that's
No, but you know what you do? The other day on a live stream, Jeffree Star went in the bathroom. I think it was at Walmart too. And he literally showed a man in the background. but he wants to call out fucking Lily Tino for doing that shit. Like, you're a whole fucking weirdo too, Jeffree. Let's not get it twisted.
Good. I love this fucking town, y'all. Don't worry, I'm not someone that lets one person ruin my day. I just have to let a bitch get checked real quick, and then I can move on with my day. You feel me? There ain't nothing to it.
I just really think that this entire live stream was a very, very, very bad look for Jeffree Star. He's had some really bad takes the past couple months. The whole thing with Patrick Star and now this, and then the bathroom thing from the other day. It's just not good. And for him to be 41 years old and acting the way that he acts as a fucking mean girl, and to me, it just proves that he's very insecure and that he still craves attention from people. But you guys, let me know your thoughts about this whole thing down below. I just think it's absolutely sick. And now we should talk about the girl of the hour, Crafty Slaughter. So to catch you up, if you don't know who Crafty Slaughter is, I've made like 3 or 4 videos about her.
I have to admit to you and be real, I have ended up on Soap Talk late at night so many times. There's one girl that I am obsessed with, Crafty Slaughter, and she just like makes soaps. And she seems like the most lovely, beautiful lady.
She's a TikToker and she's amassed over 1 million followers, and she makes homemade soaps, if you want to call it that. But she also sells like little knickknacks and things like soap holders and stuff. And I want to talk about that before we get into the newest adventure that she's taken on with making dish soap, which you guys are in for a treat with that. But apparently she's now selling accessories for her soap and things. And I wanted to point out, because I saw over on the Reddit how much she is marking things up. And I get it that businesses mark things up, but this is crazy. She's already been called out for having astronomical shipping prices. She was charging $15 to ship a little $8 trial like sample soap, you guys. It's bad. And in my opinion, I think that she is just so greedy. And I wanted to point out what I saw over on the Reddit, because they said that she was selling these accessories for soap and just how much she marked them up. So she has this white travel case for soap and she's selling it for $6. So I went over to the Google and I looked, and you can get the same exact thing for $1.79. But of course, it doesn't stop there. So since she's making dish soap, she has to sell a dish soap brush. So she's selling this bamboo wood long handled dish brush for $10. If you go over to the Google and look, you can get it from Walmart for $4.99, or from Etsy for $2.99, or from Shein for $3.80. So that's also a major markup, like what, 50%? Now she's also hawking this White Lotus flower soap dish for $6, but if you go over to Temu, you can get it for $2.70. Now, if you're new to Crafty Slaughter and you don't know the history, she's been called out several times by numerous different people about alleged hair being in her products and her not having the best sanitation practices because she doesn't wear hair nets, and she gets rather messy when she's making these soaps and things. It's actually really gross, but I was scrolling over on TikTok minding other people's business, and this TikTok popped up of her making this new dish soap, and it had a hair in it, or what looked to be a hair on the bowl that she was using.
Okay, that's gonna be really full. Did I mention I'm a messy pourer because this is very messy? But my products are high quality.
This TikTok really just doesn't do it justice on how gross this actually looks. So I wanted to share a snippet of her making this dish soap with you guys so you could see with your own eyes what it looks like, because I'm completely grossed out.
It's already getting solid.
It's the lack of care for me. I follow a lot of people that make soap over on TikTok, and their process versus her process is night and day, because I don't see them spilling glops of things everywhere. In the past, when I've covered Caitlyn, when she's made soap or like that face wash, whatever it is that she makes, she was scooping the overspill where she spilled it back off of the table into the product, okay? She just does not care at all.
Okay, that's gonna be really full. Did I mention I'm a messy pourer? Because this is very messy.
No, it's because you don't care, okay? If you cared at all, you would not be doing it the way that you are. It's not that you're a messy pourer, you're a messy person, sis.
Screw it. I'm just gonna do the normal thing. I don't like using these tiny ones. Just waste time. Unless I'm doing different colors and stuff, then it's worth it, but this is natural dish soap, so I'm not too worried about it.
Girl, we know you're not worried about anything. You don't care about the presentation. You don't care about the sanitation. You don't care about anything, really.
I'm not too worried about it.
We know.
Okay.
And I just want you guys to see the way that she feels these things. Like, she pours way too much.
Okay. Not too worried, I say, and then it goes everywhere. It's okay. It happens. Stuff happens.
This is something that she says a lot. Stuff happens. Girl, how much stuff can happen? Okay, if you were a little bit more careful, stuff wouldn't happen as much as it does with you.
And since this is a stainless steel table, what I do is I just kind of
You just make an even bigger mess, girl. That looks so disgusting. The product is literally all over that vessel. It looks, I can't even say what that looks like. That looks like something you would see on OnlyFriends.
Yeah. It's messy on purpose.
You're just making excuses because you don't want to take accountability. It's messy because you made it messy and you're lazy and you like to cut corners. That's the problem here. That is the reason why nobody, in my opinion, should be buying shit from you, because it looks so gross. What about this would make anybody want to buy this product from you? It looks so disgusting, Caitlyn. This is genuinely gross. And this is what people are paying her money for. Like, if you were giving her your money for this, you are crazy. You are absolutely out of your mind crazy.
And this is what it looks like after it's hardened for 48 hours.
And I skipped ahead here just a little bit just so you guys can see how messy and disgusting this looks where she's preparing this shit. Look.
Containers, ceramic ramekins.
Look.
Actually, this one could use a little bit more.
Scraping it up off of the table.
This is a brand new table too, by the way.
Girl, nobody cares if it's new or not. It looks gross.
It's not even saponified yet. It takes like 48 hours to saponify with these kinds of soaps.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think that her and her mom are just playing shop. I don't think they actually know how to run a real business, because if she did, she would not get on the internet and show people just how disgusting it is. The conditions in which she's making this stuff. I cannot believe that there's even a market of people out there that want to send her their money for this crap. I follow a ton of soap makers over on TikTok and they show their process and they have gloves, hairnets, and the whole nine. And Caitlyn can't do any of that. It's just absolutely disgusting to me. But you guys, I want to know your thoughts and opinions about everything we discussed in this video today. What do you think about the wizards over on TikTok? How do you think Jeffree Star handled that woman in Walmart? And what do you think about Crafty Slaughter and her new dish soap and the process in which she makes it? Because I am grossed out. If you made it this far in the video, please don't forget to like it. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. And also, since we're talking about Crafty Slaughter and her soap, leave me the soap emoji in the comment section down below. I hope you you guys all have an amazing day, night, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.